What would the web be without cat pictures? Or without maps, or news photos, or diagrams, or banner ads? Images are a huge part of why the web is so successful. So you might be wondering how to include images in your own web pages. And it probably comes as no surprise, there's an HTML element for just that. This element is img for image, and it works a lot like the A element for links, but with some important differences. Now, the A element for links uses a single attribute named href, whose value is the URL of the page you want to link to. But the img element uses two attributes, src and alt. Now, src stands for source, and it's the URL of the image that you want to appear in your web page. And alt stands for alternate, and it's a text description of that image. The text that shows up here is usually called the alt text. Now, you need to include both of those attributes when you write HTML. The src attribute is there to tell the browser where to get the image from, what is the source of the image. And the alt attribute is there to tell the browser what text to show if it can't display the image. For instance, alt text will be displayed if the file is missing from the server, or if the user's network connection stops working before that image can be loaded, which is really common on mobile, for instance. Or if the user can't see images, for instance, if they're blind. Something to keep in mind. Putting an img element into your HTML file doesn't copy the image file into your HTML file. It just tells the browser where to find that image file, what the source of it is. The image file still has to be somewhere, whether that's on your local disk or on a server. And the img element is an empty or void element, like br. It doesn't have any textual contents, and there's no close tag for it. Remember, contents of an HTML element would be text between an open and a closed tag, like an AP element. In the sense that we're using here, the src and the alt on an image tag are not contents. They're HTML attributes of that element. And the img element is an inline element. You can put an image right into the middle of a piece of text. If the image is taller than the text around it, it'll space the lines of text out.